Hey, listeners. Thanks for joining us for your daily Bible verse. We hope you enjoy this deeper look at one of your favorite, or maybe not so well-known Bible verses. To get all of our episodes straight to your phone, just subscribe to this podcast on iTunes, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. To find more Bible studies, Bible reading plans, and verses by topic, we'd love for you to visit us on BibleStudyTools.com. Following Jesus Will Feel Like the Wrong Way by John Dickson, read by Sean McAvoy. Today's Bible verse is Matthew 7:14. But small is the gate, and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Following the teacher will occasionally run counter to the world around us. It will, at times, be unpopular, a minority position, as Jesus warned in his Sermon on the Mount. Enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate, and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Jesus probably intended this as a specific description of the response of first-century Israel to his teaching. But it has been disturbingly true of other periods as well. Sometimes, though not always, following Christ as teacher is a lonely countercultural experience. The wider public might like the idea of Jesus as teacher, but I'm not sure it always has time for the actual content of his teaching. Some of what he said almost certainly puts aspects of Western culture and church life on the broad road rather than the narrow one. Christians have often said that applying Jesus' teaching to everyday life at times feels like driving the wrong way up a one-way street, to extend Jesus' road metaphor. But this is to be expected if Jesus' claims are true, and he really is the divinely appointed teacher. A truth that is relevant for all human cultures will, by definition, contradict any particular human culture at some point, since societies are constantly in flux, sometimes coinciding with the truth, other times deviating from it. People who seek to adjust Jesus' teaching, as the modern church sometimes does, in an attempt to make it more relevant, often end up doing just the opposite. In the first century, as much as the 21st, the power and poignancy of Jesus' teaching is that it sounds like a voice from outside human society. It is a voice that knows us only too well, and it calls on us to live beyond the historical blip of our particular culture. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to Your Daily Bible Verse, a production of the Salem Web Network. If you enjoyed what you heard today, we'd love for you to head over to iTunes and rate and review our podcast. It really does help people find us. This episode was produced by our managing editor, Kelly Givens, and recorded and edited by Stephen Sanders. Be sure to come back tomorrow as we examine more of God's Word.